Hello and welcome to the next chapter in Address Book. This is sorting the names and viewing them in different ways. Now what we're going to look at right now is in the middle column called Name. It is sorting them, and it looks like it's sorting them by first name. Let's say we want to do this by last name. We're more comfortable doing it that way. Let's go up under Address Book in the top left, go Preferences, and let's move it off to the side so we can see what's happening on the left hand side here. Right now it's sorting it by first name. We can actually sort it by last name. You can see how it redid it. Now it's sorting it by last name. And then we can even change it so it says show first name. We can have it follow the last name. And that means it's going to be last name, first name. And that might be a view we're more familiar with, from a work environment or something like that. A couple other formats is we can do it by different countries for the address. I'm keeping it United States, but just so you know, the availability is there for other address formats. And then even the font size. Now you can change this to small, large. It's not that much bigger or that much smaller, so it doesn't make a huge impression, but that option is there also. Now there is another spot you can change the format of it. We can actually go up under Card and reorder first name before last. So you can do it whichever way you want to do it. And let's put it back to the default setting, just because. Now another view which we're seeing here is in this column, like under Amy, you have an address book card that looks like a little business card. And then under Apple you have something, if you look really closely you can actually tell what it is. It looks like a little skyline of a city. Now the difference between these two is Amy is her name, Apple is the business. And if we actually edit some of these, so we edit Apple, you can see the company box is checked and there's no first or last name. Now if we go down to somebody else who has a business in their name too, let's look at this gentleman here. Mac Ideas is business, but this is not checked. If we check it, you can see on the left hand column where his name is. His card turns into a city skyline, and that means we're sorting him by his business name, which could be useful for some people, not for others. So keep that in mind. If it's with a name that's being sorted by the business, it will look like a little skyline. And then you can uncheck it and it will change back to the other way. But you do have to edit the card to do it. So that's a couple different ways to view things within your address book. Thank you very much.